Timing is often important, whether you like it or not. If you want to leave an Apex match as a champion, you have to successfully time your attacks and movements. However, you cannot always account for everything that happens. Some things just aren't under your control. That means that even if you are about to time your executions properly, you still can get fucked up by bad luck. Now watch this. I and my squad just left Oasis and ran our way to estates, minding our business. I heard a fight in the distance, so I figured using my zipline to cross the distance a little quicker would be appropriate. While holding my Flamingo Havoc and having a great time looking out for enemies, I heard another noise in the building in front of us and used the momentum to attack. I knew they didn't stand a chance when I hit one of them who still had cracked shields and is now down to lower health. So I reloaded my weapon and continued the attack. Do you know how long it takes butter to melt when put into a hot pan? The answer is simple. Definitely not as quick as that ref who just got deleted in a fraction of that time. I knew I now stood in a bad position, since two enemies were aiming at me in a CRO, so I went for the high ground. After the fight lasted 10 seconds maximum, both of my mates were dead and I now had to face 3 people alone. The thing I usually do is to leave the fight, run around, come for another corner outside and take both the banners to re-squat us, revive them. And for that I created a little noise as I threw a termite and left. Nightmare hits. IMC are detected and hear that sound again. Next, I missed my grab and took a good portion of damage. So, when I realized the other side of the wall couldn't cover me because I confused it with another wall, I understood I had 2 chances from here on. I could either run away and die indefinitely because I got a cooldown on all my abilities with cracked shields and 3 people in my neck, or second, I could go for a fight and take my chances because actually what would I have to lose? I mean, yeah, okay, obvious RP and time, but you get the point. In these moments, you don't have a lot of time to consider, so I did not give up and I took my chances. I needed cover, saw this big rock, shot and missed. The only thing that could have saved me right here is a lot of damage really fast, and I knew I could not dodge enough bullets for a Peacekeeper kill with that health. The Havoc it is. He screwed up and I thought I was fine since I did not hear more than 1 jump. Here, replay that. I now had my tactical and used the time his mate was still in the air to get away, knowing I get even more distance with my previous dip that was waiting for me. I noticed a trident and another squad in a building in front of me. Unfortunately, they headed in my direction and I made a bad decision going back already here. Because, as you can see, I timed it perfectly, so that both squads now exactly knew where I am. Knowing my time was running, I remembered the trident and here again I just took my chances. I was aware that a charge with that vehicle might save me. So the trident usually takes a little time to load up, but in that case, I barely got away. With enough time to recover both of my mates, I was now ahead of both squads and on my way to get the banners. So I thought at least. Now the time was on my side. Remember, this is all about time and timing. And I had enough momentum to leave successfully. Here we go again. Remember that I just said that you sometimes just gotta go for it? Yeah. And also sometimes you just gotta take the L. I tell you right here that I didn't make it out, but still 2 noteworthy things happened. Knocked on the ground, about to get killed, the other squad attacked just in time with an arc star to alternate their squad's focus onto them, leaving me alive to crawl away. Sick timing. But they also attacked me, fuck's sake, and I did not want to show my golden rest, hoping they missed their shot so I could clutch it up like the son of a demigod. And just when I got close enough to the corner, with enough distance and another squad between us to leave, they got me. Most people would just show their insane luck moments, but I figured I'd dress it up a little bit and give an insight into the other part of the equation. In the end, we can actually learn from the story, because don't you ever dare to give up, since you never know what time planned to slap you or your opponents with that hits straight into the face, knocking you out when you were about to succeed, only to grant you the sweet experience of an inevitable misery. And also think of your random mates like butter. Soft, fragile, and it melts in the heat of a fight. Don't be butter, be better.
Let's explore this way.
You do or you don't, you will or you won't. Hop in the phantom, then I go ghost. They doing the most, they watch what you post. Liking our picture, she like how I post. They saying we goals, Kobe on gold. Playing the cut, just me and my woes. We getting high to balance the lows. You hear the flows.